And now we are starting in with Max Killer attacking Daniel. And look at this base. I've not seen this base before, I don't think. It might be a new one. It looks very similar to other ones though, but look, this is anti-cannon card all the way. Now, archers could take out the giant cannon and the archer tower, but then he needs a baby dragon to take out the lava launcher and some archers to hopefully take out this archer tower. It's going to be a little difficult, but now he's switching to cannon cards. Okay, I mean, you got to know that they're definitely trapping for him. 2 baby dragons, I don't know about that. I guess if he sends the battlecopter in from the archer tower, take out the archer tower, or battlecopter in from the gold storage might take out everything. I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't know if this is a great idea for it. I mean, I would have brought in 2 things of archers instead of 2 baby dragons, because 1 baby dragon will take out this whole thing with the battlecopter. But he's going a different route, so now he does start in the battlecopter from this side. This is definitely a somewhat safer approach. LT Null, this is your base. Oh. Yeah, this is definitely like technically safer, but really it's not, because do they really not put any bombs by what? Okay, we do see a Tesla starting things off here. That is not what you want to see. We do see, oh no, okay, here's why you don't want to do this, is you really want that battlecopter in there. He hits a push trap, and now he's in range of the lava launcher, and this is really bad way to start this match here. It is not looking good at all. Can this baby dragon for somehow take down the lava launcher? It cannot, and that he's not even going to get down the archer tower here. This is, yeah, definitely not really the right approach here. So the cannon cards are just going to die here, and this is going to be a 2-star fail. There's really no way to recover this at this point. And how would you avoid that? It's just battlecopter in from this side, 2 archer packs to test for everything. You would have not found a single trap, and it's really an unfortunate start here. He does get the 2-star. I mean, it would be unfortunate to get a 1-star, but man, that is a very difficult match to start the day off with. It's not the match you want to see here. 2 2-stars to start 2 separate matches today. Now Daniel is looking like he's in a really good position here to pull this one off. It's just unfortunate. There's really nothing you can do in this position. Once this lava launcher is locked onto a cannon cart, you're pretty much done. So unfortunately, that's going to be a 2-star to start off the match. It's just how much percent can he get? We saw their percentage and star count actually won them the last war here. So, you know, all this percentage matters, even if it's not going to be a huge amount. He's going to try and get as much as he can. And now that cannon cart is going to get one final shot, and it is dead. And that is an 83% 2-star to start off this match here, and definitely not the attack they were looking for. We have Daniel up against Max Killer, and this base is an older one. Interesting base here. I mean, honestly, it's a really solid base. You cannot reach anything other than this one double cannon here. And this archer tower and lava launcher combination is really going to defend for a lot. And I do not think Daniel was expecting to see this here. Even this firecracker here, this is an interesting base here, especially with this giant cannon in the very middle. But now he's bringing in 3 packs of archers, a cannon cart, a dropship, and a baby dragon. Okay, now he brings in 2. Okay, wait, what? 3 dropships? Okay, sorry. He finally has his army selected here. He's going to be bringing in a cannon cart, archers, a dropship, and 3 baby dragons. Can he get this? So this base, I don't really know who built this one, to be honest. He's starting in the archers over here. He's going to be able to take out 1 roaster really quite easily. And this is not looking great for Team Balalaiki here. We do need to see them kind of try and clutch up. They already lost against Team Itsu once. And again, they do have Itsu, a former #1 player, and Daniel, I think the current #1 player. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah, the barbarian statue inside the base here makes it so you cannot place any troops there. I think that's just kind of a little bit of swag there. He's going to go take down the archer tower. Now he's going to take down a firecracker and the roaster. Battlecopter's going in here, and this might be one of the flaws here, is this Air Expo does not defend for anything over here, meaning he's going to be able to use the battlecopter to take out a whole lot. So before he gets too far into the base here, he's going to be just kind of chilling out. He does find some air bombs over there. That lowered archer tower is going to do a little bit of damage, but just not enough. And now he's going to be taking out the roaster. And here comes the dropship. Dropship's going to tank for everything. Then the baby dragons are going to come in here. Now the battlecopter is not going onto the right building. I don't think it really matters. Yep, and here comes the baby dragons. He's probably going to not even need to really use all the baby dragon abilities here. He might be able to save most of them. Except now, look, the roaster, he did not get the roaster down in time, so the roaster's going to come in and do some damage. It does not really matter, though. He still does take down the Air Expo. And now 2 baby dragon abilities left here. He is still getting this. and it's looking like a really good start for Team Itsu here. So the question here is, Team Balalaika needs to get a 2-star defense and a 6-star, and then they need their creator to get a 6-star, and for Itsu to not get past the first stage. Now, Itsu has not failed the first stage yet in the tournament. In fact, he's gotten a high 5-star and a complete 6-star. So this is a really tall order here. We do see a really interesting second stage here. Not really a really beneficial crusher up at the top. I mean, to each their own. So he's bringing in all baby dragons here and 1 cannon cart. He has the battlecopter still, and he can take down 1 firecracker over here. I don't really know how many Teslas there were there, though. There might be a Tesla on the space. If he could maybe bait the cannon cart. Okay, look. Actually, he's going to take out 2 firecrackers, except these Garpos units. He does get really lucky here. And now he's going to take out the archer before the barbarian, meaning that cannon cart should be able to take out the Garpos units while staying alive, barely. And now he's going to get down 2 separate firecrackers, and this one's completely crushed. I mean, he has 4 baby dragon abilities. He has the battlecopter still. He has the cannon cart. This should be a really easy attack here. And it's definitely unfortunate that Max Killer, Daniel saw a perfect solution to this base and was able to take it out. Now he's going to take out the next firecracker. And with 2 firecrackers left and the battlecopter and 4 baby dragons left standing up here, it's going to be completely crushed. I mean, there's no way you really fail this here, especially if you're a player who is as seasoned and as good as Daniel here. And that's going to be the first exchange here, is going to be a 2-star 83% up against a 6-star. So here comes the battlecopter ability. We do see there are actually 2 Teslas, and that 1 Tesla was just not close enough to take down the cannon cart. I mean, if he had put that Tesla right in between these buildings, he might have been able to get that. But now with the baby dragons still surviving, he's not even going to use the last 2 baby dragons. All he needed were the 3 troops from the first stage, and that's going to be a base completely taken down. No need for the other 2 baby dragons. We know Daniel likes to, if he doesn't need to use a troop, he's not going to use it, and that's going to be the first 6-star of this match here. Team Itsu coming out punching here, while Team Balalaika is already starting off 4 stars in the back. We know this team is kind of the underdogs. They were not projected to get to day 3 here, so it's already impressive that they got this far ahead. If they were to take out Team Itsu, it would be the biggest upset in the entire tournament. I mean, Team Itsu already being seen as one of the strongest teams in the entire tournament here, so Balalaika also being seen as one of the weakest ones. Let's go see how they're going to do this. This is a base you see a lot on the top of the leaderboards. FJB has his baby dragon army selected right now, and he's starting in immediately. He probably already knows how to take this base down. I mean, he's probably gone against it hundreds of times at this point, and we see this one all the time. So we're going to go see. We have the cannon carts up against the builder hall. Cannon carts are taking it down. Now we have the battlecopter coming in, and those cannon carts are just kind of tanking for everything. Oh, sorry, they're just kind of clearing out all these trash buildings. And that's going to put him in a good position here. There's a lot of strategies to take down the space. This one, I have a strategy I would say is probably better for this one. If you just take in 3 cannon carts and take down everything over here. But look, he immediately finds some bait up there with that 2 giant bombs. That's kind of crazy. So he needs to take down this elixir storage a little bit quicker so his battlecopter can get some help from a baby dragon inside. He's sending in the baby dragon now, I would assume. Here we go, but battlecopters are going to get triggered, and now he needs to make sure he can finish off the space. Now, FJB is actually incredibly talented at recovering attacks too, though. So even when an attack goes kind of poorly, he's usually able to still pull it off. And look, he's taken down most everything he needs to. Cannon carts can take down the base here, and he still has a baby dragon to spare. So it's definitely going to be a little risky. You got to be careful for all these giant bombs. Again, these players are trapping 4 FJB here and cannon carts are the easiest troop to bait for. So it's going to be a little scary. I'd be a little nervous if I were in FJB's position. Look, he already finds 1 bomb, but right now it looks like he's going to be able to swag a baby dragon up against the first stage. And this is going to be a really solid first attack here. I mean, he needs to move this cannon cart, but what he could also do is just send in okay, look, he's pausing his cannon cart to make sure he does not run into any traps. He doesn't need to move it at all after this, and this is going to be the first stage down. FJB is putting his team on his back here. He knows that they need this 6-star here, and he hasn't gotten one yet in the entire tournament, so he's definitely going to be trying his heart out here. Let's go into the second stage. We do see this one's going to be a little difficult, but he does have a baby dragon here that he can just use wherever he needs. So I would bring in Barbarians if I were him. I know he doesn't like to do that, but he really should bring them in here, and he does not. So if he hits a push trap, I mean, that's on him. He does now get down the Crusher, get down the Cannon. There's usually a Tesla up here, so he needs to be careful. He's starting in a Cannon card from the top instead. And now, last Cannon card comes up from this side. He's going to be able to take down one Cannon, a Crusher, another Cannon, a really good amount right here. But look, there's the first push trap, and that's why you bring Barbarians there. If he brought Barbarians, I mean, he already loses one Cannon card. It wouldn't have changed anything. So this is why Barbarians are just kind of worth it at this point. I mean, I understand he needs to make sure he gets this down in time, but I don't think this would have been the worst decision. He already has one of the corner buildings down, so again, I think he's still fine here. You still have 3 Cannon cards here. You have them all full health. As long as he does not find a Tesla or another push trap, he should be all right. Even if he finds another push trap, he might be fine. He needs to pause this immediately. There goes this next Cannon. Now he needs to start in the battle machine from the corner. Here we go. And with everything being placed down now, there's only one double Cannon, a Crusher, and the multi-mortar left to defend. He'd probably send in the Baby Dragon at the Builder Hall to go take out all the Zappies real fast. There's a Tesla. We knew there was going to be one. We just didn't know where. And now we can move forward everything, because look, the battle machine is tanking for the multi-mortar. And now we can kind of move forward everything. Here comes the Baby Dragon to take down all these Zappies real fast. And that's also going to help take down this double Cannon, and then here, Baby Dragon ability right there. It somehow dodges the double Cannon. Again, it doesn't really matter. He's still going to absolutely crush the space here. Battle machine ability onto the Crusher. And now to get the first 6-star when his team needed it most, this is going to be FJB taking down the second stage here with 3 Cannon cards remaining here. And he's pausing his Cannon cards, just having fun with them, kind of emoting with them. And that's going to be the first 6-star for Team Balalaika. Gobos has a really strong strategy selected though. I mean, look at this. The Air Expo's on the complete outside of the base here. It is defended by the Lava Launcher, but one Giant to take that down, and that's pretty much game. So they're trying to trick Gobos here. They're trying to probably mess with him a little bit. And this is a really interesting shape base, to be honest. I mean, we do see a lot of these defenses are pretty close by, so Baby Dragons will probably wreck this here. And he's switching to dropships, and what's it going to be, P.E.K.K.A.s or minions? He's waiting a second to decide what he wants to do here. He has the 3 dropships selected, and what is he going to do? I mean, here come the minions. Okay, dropships and minions. Dropships and minions. That's an interesting decision. He has archers selected too, and I don't really know what the archers are supposed to do. What is he doing here? 4 dropships. Did he mean to bring those archers, or was that an accident? I mean, it looks like he meant to bring him. He's going to go take down the Roaster immediately, and now it's going to be very hard to defend. I mean, dropships and minions are one of the strongest strategies in the game right now, so we see him kind of trying to take no chances. I mean, a lot of players dislike dropships and minions because they feel like it's kind of a little easy, but I mean, it definitely is easy, but we do see that, you know, oh wait, that's going to be bad. He just hit a giant bomb and lost most of his archers, and I guess they predicted that, so that's going to be a little bit of an issue. Again, not the end of the world, but we do know there's going to be a lot of Teslas on the space here, and look, he's already finding some of them, and he's leaving these air bombs on the back end. That's an interesting decision. I don't know how well that's going to go. So he does lose 1 dropship immediately. Again, dropships and minions, one of the hardest things to bait for, one of the hardest attacks to defend against, and you know, FJB is not looking bad at all for it. He is probably going to lose that Air Expo, unfortunately, but I don't really see his time failing, right? Right? I mean, he still has the Battlecopter alive here. He does need to take out those minions still. Now the minions might get taken out here by this air bomb. So, oh, that was kind of a bad decision here. He used the Battlecopter ability. So, I don't know why he's doing it. Does he get this? I mean, look, he has a corner building all the way up here. If he gets a fail here, that would be huge for Team Balalaika. He probably needs to use the... No, he doesn't really need to use the Battlecopter, but he's just going to let it charge up. The big question here, though, is does he have time? If this Battlecopter, I think it'll go for the Tesla next, but I don't know for sure. I think he might time fail here, to be honest. And that's going to put it completely onto the hands of of Jacob and Itsu here to decide who's really going to win this. And look, it's going for the storage, and that's going to be a time fail. And that's, if he doesn't get down the storage in time, it's going to be the same % time fail that he got, that Max Killer got, making them completely tied. Does he get down the storage, or is he going to be up by 1 building? Up by 1 building, there is the fail they needed, and that's going to put them onto the same score. They're just, Team Itsu is just barely in the lead here. I mean, I'm kind of rooting for Jacob here. No offense. I mean, Itsu, obviously one of the first content creators I watched here, but you kind of love to see the underdog story. Itsu is one of my favorite Clash of Clans creators of all time. But additionally, I'm interested to see, can Jacob do it? Look at him. He has P.E.K.K.A dropship selected, but he brought in a cannon cart. I don't really know what the cannon cart's supposed to do here. And he's putting it where there's definitely going to be push traps because everyone's going to bait for the air bomb. And now he's finding a Tesla. Okay, he needs to. This looks like a similar base to the one that Max attacked. He needs to put a dropship in front of the battlecopter if he can. And I don't know about this. I mean, he needs to start in the P.E.K.K.As and the dropships really soon. Okay, here we go. He does immediately find a Tesla here. Did Team Itsu predict this? I don't know. He does not open up the Mega Tesla compartment, though. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. He needs to get to that Mega Tesla. But here comes the dropship ability here to open up everything. Oh, if that dropship, if he had let it get to the Mega Tesla, I mean, the lava launcher before he used the ability, he would be in a way better position here. But even still, look, he barely outranges a Tesla here. Now the P.E.K.K.As are going to walk around the base here. And that's not necessarily the worst thing because they're going to be out of range of the Mega Tesla this whole way through. And then it's going to give the battlecopter enough time to go take it down. And he has a lot of P.E.K.K.As remaining here. I mean, we have not seen Jacob get past the first stage yet in the entire tournament. But if there's ever a time for him to get past the first stage, this is when they need it most. So here comes, he needs a 1 P.E.K.K.A ability onto the Mega Tesla. He needs to make sure to do that perfectly. He has not gotten there yet. Oh, okay, Mega Tesla takes down that P.E.K.K.A. Okay, he uses the P.E.K.K.A ability, does not hit the giant cannon, but he is getting through the first stage here. That is what matters. If he can get a 5-star here, that's a really good place to be in. And if he can get a 6-star, it's an even better place to be in. And he has a P.E.K.K.A to test for everything, so now it's going to go, how much practice do they do for the second stage here? It is a very big accomplishment. Jacob is one of the few creators to actually get past the first stage, and now it is up to him. He needs to get at least a 5-star, I would say, and that's going to be a little bit difficult. So he needs to use this P.E.K.K.A to test for traps. He needs to probably send it in. I would say send in the P.E.K.K.A on this army camp, 2 cannon carts behind it. They can take down the builder hall, and he has a dropship. Why do you have a dropship selected? No, Jacob, please don't have a dropship. Bring in 2 cannon carts. Okay. I mean, I don't really know what the dropship is supposed to do here, and he's running it. He's going for it, and there might be a push trap over here too. This would be tragic. Okay, so he's pausing it. He can move it a little bit more forward, but he's not going to do that. He's not going to risk it. Battle Machine is starting in from the very corner. Oh man, I don't know how that's going to go. He needs to get the 5-star here. That's like the biggest thing here. So he needs to move this cannon cart forward to go take down this cannon. He's definitely going to get a 4-star. That's guaranteed right now. It's just, can he get the 5-star? Look, the guard post units are going to take down the cannon cart. Maybe. Actually, look, he puts down the P.E.K.K.A really quickly, and now he's going to be able to take down the guard post units. It's just, what is this dropship supposed to do? I mean, this is just, I would not have, I mean, if you're going to bring a dropship, bring 2 dropships from the top. You could have taken down all the cannons and everything. He needs to pause this cannon cart now. Okay, pause it now, please. There goes the cannon cart. You know, it's actually, you know, isn't necessarily over. He needs to, I don't know what he needs to do, I'll be honest. I mean, this is still not necessarily looking great, but I mean, it's not necessarily looking terrible. He needs to pause this cannon cart, that's for sure. And okay, it's definitely already in range, it's too far gone. And now he's just letting it clean up. He needs to keep the cannon cart moving, and he's going to be in range of a cannon. Okay, well, I mean, a 178% 5-star. We have them going in now. Look at the score, 13 stars to 8 stars. They need a 176% 5-star to win the match here, and it looks like they're running the same base that they used up against Gobos. And I mean, we saw the base work here, but is that the best idea here? I mean, I don't know, unless they moved around the traps. I don't know if they moved around the traps. I don't know what they did. They really need to have moved around the traps. If they did not move around the traps, this could be really, really bad here. And it looks like Itsu is opting to stay kind of in with his strategy. Nope, wait, he's switching. He's bringing in archers. Is he going to bring in anything else? No, baby dragons. Baby dragons are coming back, it looks like. I mean, it took him a second here. But now, all baby dragons. Okay, let's see it. I mean, something he needs to remember, though. I mean, he might use his battle machine. That might be on purpose, but if it's not on purpose, if he forgot to switch the battle machine to the battlecopter, that's going to be catastrophic. So, I mean, definitely for Itsu's sake here, I hope that was not an accident, and it looks like it was not. He's starting it from the top to take down the air exo. I mean, that's a really smart play here, and it's time. I mean, the Baby Dragon's super solid troop to get a 6-star with. I mean, Battle Machine's probably going to go towards the army camp next, but then I think he'll go towards the air expo. So let's go see what direction he chooses to take here. You know, it'd be crazy if he goes towards the laboratory, but he does not. And now Battle Machine, he's also going to get Chain inside the base here, and that's going to be huge. Definitely, I feel like it may be a little bit of a mistake base building wise to give you so much value in one position. So he has 2 Baby Dragons already set down, and Battle Machine's still alive here. I mean, that's insane. So now he's working on this Baby Dragon at the top. Baby Dragon does get through there, and remember, there's 2 Teslas over here. It's a nasty compartment to have to deal with. Now Battle Machine is going to go tank for the Mega Tesla here, which is actually huge. Here come both those Teslas now. The Baby Dragons look like they might group up together though, and that could be an issue, but he still has 2 Baby Dragons left surviving. It is not looking good for Team Balalaika right now. I mean, he does get down the first Baby Dragon, and now he needs to take down the second Baby Dragon. And look, he accidentally used a Baby Dragon ability here at the very top, and that, wait a minute, that could be a really big deal. Let's go see how, Elixir Sword just full health. I think that Baby Dragon ability means that Team Balalaika is going to be taking out Team Itsu. What? Team Itsu is getting eliminated from the tournament. Team Balalaika is winning the match here. That was not supposed to happen, man. That one mistake is putting it all out of the way. And the wrong ability here, it was just one mistake. The winner of this match here is going to be Team Balalaika. Nobody expected that at all. We knew Balalaika, they lost the first match 6 stars to 17 stars up against Team Itsu, and now they have just won the match here with what looks to be 13 stars to 10 stars. I mean, double than what they had at the initial start there. So that is absolutely an insane turn of events here.